We're live this evening from the Melbourne Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 match between Australia and Sri Lanka. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this exciting contest is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the dashing David Gower.
Thanks, others. It's great to be here, and I'm sure we're in for a fantastic match. So I've been taking a look at the conditions to see what the captains might decide at the toss, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Thanks, David. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Perhaps going against conventional wisdom here, maybe they can see something we don't. But they'll want to be right about that, or the bowlers could be set for a long day.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Wait.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Wait.
Good shot. It's found the gap. What a ball! Loud shout. Tough call either way. Might be worth risking a review if they're right. Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
Always backing the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
Warner has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. End of the over, 7 off it. Australia are none for 7. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yes.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
Hasaranga did very nicely out there on the boundary. There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yes.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait.
Into the gap. Nice shot. 10 runs added in that over. Australia are none for 17.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's racing away.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yes. Ball is in.
A couple on offer here.
Yeah.
Power and precision in that shot.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Hold on. Yep.
Edge, unplayable.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
End of the over. Australia are none for 27.
Some adjustments to the field.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the members' end.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Super catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Marsh won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Drives and misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Immaculate
Yeah.
timing there.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Right.
Really good shot there.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
End of the over, 10 off it. Australia are 1 for 37. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the great southern stand end.
Right on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Waiting.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yes.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Yeah.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
That ends the power play. The captain with a bit more freedom in the field now.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Great shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Loud appeal. Wow, that's missed the lot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Right on.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That was a good comeback after the boundary last ball.
End of the over, 10 runs coming from it. Australia are 1 for 57.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Hasaranga from the great southern stand end.
Yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Massive edge. Edge. Huge appeal.
Yep.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Catch it. Yep.
Out.
Yeah!
What a catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them. And then push on.
Right on.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Hold on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yeah.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Yeah. Keep us in.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yes. Keep us.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Australia weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over.
Right.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Yes.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yes.
Big edge.
Keeper. Right.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Smashed it straight to the fielder. Probably hit it too well in the end.
7 runs added in that over. Australia are 2 for 81.
Yeah.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Yes. Keep us. Yeah. Catch it. Yeah.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep. Keep us in. Yeah.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Australia are 2 for 90.
Australia are now 2 for 90.
The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end. Confident appeal. Could it be?
Yeah.
Edged it.
This is a good field, I think. Not too aggressive, but not overly defensive either.
Yeah. Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Huge edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah.
Big edge. Where's that going? Over. Australia are 2 for 100.
Australia are now on 2 for 100.
Right on.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yes.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Yeah.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Thick edge.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Right.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over.
9 runs added there. Australia are 2 for 109.
Right on. Yeah.
That's got to hurt. Misjudged that one. Nicked it. Now then, was there a faint edge? Out. Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Lovely shot. Makes it look so easy. That's going all the way.
Still needed to be put away. Short, in the zone, dealt with in some style.
Yeah.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary. End of the over. 8 off it. Australia are 3 for 170. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. Going with pace now.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Right on. Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Misses everything.
That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the 1 bouncer for the over.
Hasaranga back on now.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with the spinner.
Wait.
Taken. Good catch too, low to the ground.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Stoinis will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A real beauty. Just times it so well.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yep.
Great work. Didn't look like getting anywhere near that initially.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Yeah.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Hasaranga doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling.
Yeah. Yes.
Perfectly timed. A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a... very simple run.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have got them two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Really charging towards three figures now. Absolutely hammered that one.
Yep. Hola!
It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Gone! Brilliant in the field.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Stark comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Yeah.
Super shot.
Got to the boundary, last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
A very successful over ends. The fielders will congratulate the bowler for their efforts. 2 wickets taken. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. Drives and misses everything.
On the drive. The bowling's too good, though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
Yep. Keeper.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Right there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Oh dear, played on. A hint of misfortune, and that is out.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot ball.
Yep.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on.
Giving them absolutely nothing here at the moment. Another over gone and not much from it.
Yes.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Just about timed that perfectly.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
That was a tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Right on. Yeah.
At number 11, please give them a warm welcome.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building. Big appeal. Big shout.
Power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yeah.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Gone. Played all around it. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score, and it'll be tough to overhaul. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase. Got right in behind it. Couldn't get it through the field.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on, as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Great shot through the gap.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Catch it.
Great shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Great ball.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
That's the over. Sri Lanka are none for 8. Star, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Wait.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
That was a good comeback after the boundary last ball.
Sharp. Textbook pull shot. That's racing away to the boundary.
Good return there, back from the deep. Puts in a slightly shorter ball, and it seems so early. Got onto the back foot so quickly and just pushes it away behind square.
Wait.
Could that be out? Looks so.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Great shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. That's the end of the over. 1 wicket from it, and very economical as well.
Wait there, yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Waiting.
That's out. Caught.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Pressure will definitely be on for the new batter as they take guard. Finch, I'm sure, will be onto their bowlers to pick up another quick wicket. Good shot. It's found the gap.
Good precision with the throw back from the deep.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Wait on.
Really good shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yeah.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Picked that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Wait. Waiting.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Start in the great southern stand end. Drives it into the covers. Fielders, no chance.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on.
Wait there. Waiting. Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Hits that well onto the back foot and cracks it away.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
End of the over, 9 off it. Sri Lanka are 3 for 54. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Into the gap, nice shot. Good work there on the boundary. A couple on offer here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Nicely clipped off the pads.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Great shot, great timing.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Taken, a really good one too.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to pull quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait though to face their first ball. Going with spin now. Wow, that's missed a lot. Four runs in fine style off the front foot.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Oh, good ball.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
7 runs added in that over. Sri Lanka are 4 for 69.
Yeah. Keeper. 。 .
1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1 . 1
Bit of a mix-up, but no harm done this time.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Got that one clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
This should be close.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
11 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 4 for 80. Marsh into the attack now from the great southern stand end. Middle that one, great timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Wait on. No!
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Nicely played.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Yeah. Big ball.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yeah.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
18 runs added there. Sri Lanka are 4 for 98. Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Immaculate timing there.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the 1 bouncer for the over.
That's just outrageous.
starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Hasaranga, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
An inexpensive over ends, and a wicket coming from it. Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Yep, yep.
Back and across, punched well off the back foot through point to get some runs.
Right out of the middle.
Picks up 50 with that shot. A great way to start their innings. Now's the time to push on.
Thought it got past then, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Beaten on the drive.
Zampa with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Stark did very nicely out there on the boundary. Zampa has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
Yep.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Edged. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the B early and expand as they get settled. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
And they're away and nicely off the mark. Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Over. Sri Lanka are 7 for 113.
Catch it.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball. That was a slower delivery, played too early, and it went straight through to the keeper.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Managed to get onto the front foot early, and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary. That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again. Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Stoinis, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
There was trouble for a moment, but these two were quick enough to avoid the run-out in the end.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Massive chance.
Yeah.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep. Go!
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
That's the over. Sri Lanka are 7 for 137. Nicked it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Out, good catch, close to the ground.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Yep.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Wait there. No, no, no.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Misses everything.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Catch it. Yep.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Catch. Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 8 for 145.
Catch. Yep.
Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch. Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Yep.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Stoinis has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Stark, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the great southern stand end.
Yeah.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Yep.
Big shout. Australia having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
It's pitched in line. The only question is it going on to hit the stumps? Oh, that's so close, but the decision will stay the same. Well, look at that, missing everything.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yep. Waiting. Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Sri Lanka weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Hazelwood handed the ball. They'll need to keep it tidy here.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Last ball. Either side have a chance. Listen to the crowd. It's electric in the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
This could be trouble. Trouble. Oh, gone.
This could very easily have gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.